Welcome, and how silly can I look? By going over and over and telling you different little things, each time changing something very slightly to where the inaction and the participation in which you see is no longer understood because of so many changes. Although they all connect together, here's what I have to say. A.C.Green, okay, I'd like to know what happened to you in March, your March Madness in 2009. It had something to do with Purdue. Because in this book over here that I'm reading, it says, Ronnie, I cannot tell you if you will be going to heaven or to hell or to be put in purgatory. But as Serge Leroy, okay, tried to tell you, which is my worldly angel, okay, to tell you 5 times 4. The clues are not deciphered properly by you, and because at the moment Lucifer has a grip on your mind, now I understand what you're trying to say. Now let me go back in the story and read you from the beginning. This happened in the month of March, on March Madness. It was college hoops. They had a design, okay, at halftime, the same design I had just created days before they had when they put 2 pianos together. Maybe we were thinking the same. But here's the way it goes. Starts off like this. I'm not going from the beginning of the book, but it starts off like this. The crows are not telling a good story, and it's them who will reveal themselves to the unknown. Messenger 4-63 is now in another nebula zone. He tried to show himself to you, Mr. Ronald, in the form of an old friend of your grandfather from 1971. But he could not make progress with you. This will eventually lead to your hospitalization unless you take his words seriously. Serge, as in his worldly name, is now in another nebula working on another spirit due to land with us in the constellation Mayan near Aztec Freelies of 1539. You can never go there because your old spirit connectors are locked and at odds with them. But 7286 may still allow you in, but I'm not sure anymore. I must talk with Serge, the brother of the Israelites. The test has come back. Failed. What? What? Oh, I'm busy. Come on, Ronnie. Another message will be heading the way one day soon, and this will be a very serious time for you. For the spirit world journey is in trouble now. Good afternoon. This is Ronald from the earthly world. What do I have to do to regain my chance in the spirit world? And is my grandfather one of the kings in the nebula of 7286? As 41063 is my birthday, they also run in angels who run the same number. That way you can never lose their number because it is your number. What is Serge? I have not heard from him in a week. Ronnie, Serge is trying to earn his wings in the spirit world. Oh, how does one earn his wings in the spirit world? I don't have time. I cannot speak of it right now. But I will tell you this. Serge tries to earn his wings by helping souls of the earthly world like thyself who are falling victims to fallen angels. Fallen angels are demons working under the command of Satan, which limited movement in the heavens. They work on behalf of Lucifer, trying to trick the soul so they can never enter into the spirit world. Watch out and beware of the falling angels. Trust only the guardian angels. Ronnie, you did not help the cause. Ronnie, you are loved in your destined nebula of 7286. Do all you can to get back as a pure angel created by God. Just ask A.C.Green, for he knows the way back. A.C.Green, who is that, and how does he know about the spirit world? Ronnie, there are millions like you who know they must fight the demons here on earth for entry to the promised land. The others will learn the very hard way. And the answer to your question, Mr. A.C.Green also belongs to one of your destined numbered nebula groups. He's a part of me. Where am I? It seems like we are in the intra-world, the passage between the two worlds. Do not play where you do not belong. Yes, I understand. Be well if you conduct yourself in a proper manner. When will our Lord make contact with those who are aware? I am wise and await patiently. Signs of our Lord. Then I repeat it again. I am wise and await patiently signs of our Lord. It is that to create a mission to awaken the people from the dream in the matrix. We are the spirit part of the angel, possibly residing in Nebula 7286 some time away. Now, before I continue, so somebody wrote all this to me, and why I was attracted to it and why I'm rereading it is because password, passcode, names, things I just did within the last couple of days are noted and somebody's sending me back. Now, it could be a joke by an old friend, right? But just to write everything he did and it's fitting into my project, let me continue. Ronnie, just a message to tell you that Serge has been very busy gathering poor souls of the world. He has to go where he can get his wings. Even the souls like yourself who do not take his advice are not given up on. He must first help the souls that want a better existence on this planet Earth, 2009, and the spirit world, in which your case is 7286. Ronnie, there is not much time left for you to make necessary changes which will allow you into the spirit world of the good. For if thou does not correct itself in thine time, gloom and sorrow be surely in your neighborhood, and leave this to the material world. You surely shall pay. You don't think this screwed me up for a little bit? I will be doing my best to make changes required to enter into the spirit world nebula of 7286. I am happy to hear this is you, Ronnie, and always remember that the moon and the eye in the moon is the sky, and it is watching you. Light 10, moon 9. Even if I wasn't being watched by the moon, I know the truth comes from the heart, and it is pure. This is what I said. But I'm not saying any of this. They're making all this up. Ronnie, I cannot tell you if you are going to heaven or hell or to be put in purgatory. But as Serge tried to tell you about seed 5 times 4, the clues were not deciphered properly by yourself, and at the moment, Lucifer has a grip. It just so happens that he mentions A.C.Green, and he wears number 45, and 4 times 5 is 420, which is the delusional world because it stands for pot, and 420s is actually 240 seconds, or 240 hours, meaning in days. In the 20 world, 5 by 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. The next thing it says like this. Listen to this, because this part is what is happening right now in my life. And it took me a long time, since 2009, to get where we are now. Ronnie, the 5th seed times 4 was about your worldly age. That means I'm the age of 45. That they're talking about this in March of 2009. So I was 45, the same number as A.C.Green, and A.C.Green and me have the same birthday. So that, it says like this, in which is 45 plus 5 equals 50. At 50 angels, you will look over your problems without helping you. Serge wanted to help you because actually the ancient family is known as the kings in the heavens, the czars of the kings, the middle of the sky. So when kings from the ancient world screw up as you do, they look for punishment in a very severe way in the afterlife. Can you tell me more about this? The test has come back undisclosed. It is no longer negative. So it says by the time I reach the age of 50 angels, and the age of 50 angels is actually the age of 51. So one day after my birthday, and I've been waiting 5 years for this in 2013, okay, I had to pass from March through a birthday in 2009, 10, 11, 12, and 13. That's the 5 years. Don't forget, we start the year at the beginning. Now we're at the end of 2013, and it's coming to the time of my bar mitzvah at the same time. At the same time, okay, I'm talking about A.C.Green. A.C.Green, Los Angeles Lakers. LOS for Los Angeles is the 613 laws of Moses. In fact, any 3 numbers that add up to 9 will always be divisible by 9. So Los Angeles Lakers stand for 21, 27, and 10. Plus the 45 equals to a total of JC, Jesus Christ, and the house of Mercury. This is the numbers of A.C.Green. He totals for the Los Angeles Lakers, 58 are the Lakers. Okay, 5 by 8 and 5 plus 8 is 35. Okay, and 58, the Lakers, plus his jersey number makes 103. plus the 10 of who he is from Saturn. Saturn is 93 plus 10 is 103. So A.C. Green, the Aztec Mayans of 1539, 1 and 5 says to the center of the house, I am 8 and I am 5. 5 and 8, 8 and 5. How do I explain this? Because Area 51 is the center of a dice cube. The 1 dot is in the middle, and the 5 hole. It's a dot, and it goes right through the center to Area 2. The other things you always have to remember is 1, 3, and 5, which says ace. Divided by any birth, there's always a 9 inside of it. A.C. Green, I don't know how it came up with that. Well, we're at 10 minutes, and I read most of this book. There's more stuff on A.C. Green. He also stands for AC/DC and AC Die. I'm not sure what that means. Dice Angel, Cube Angel. He did or he didn't take the chance of life. I'm not quite sure. AC13 LA 31 11 11 11. He is, I don't know what it is about this person, but he's supposed to be matched to me, and he matches to me, and I figure out his numbers. So whatever I'm going to know, I know he's going to know. And if he knows how to get those dreams the way I know how to get those dreams, I see A.C. Green dreaming about what I'm saying right now, between now and his birthday, in approximately 15 days from now. Wow, another 15. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I'm not letting this go any further than this, but there's more than stripes and solids that meets the eye. MK, Montreal Kosher, number 13, number 11, 24. 24, revert to 86, which is a number of 14, which is the game of craps. Now you have to know what the reason is of the game of craps and the betting board to understand exactly what the meaning of the numbers are. Again, for A.C. Green, TWO equals 58, and the 1 in gematria that fits into Area 5 is the total of 58, which is the Los Angeles Lakers, and himself, which is the totality of the numbers, add up 1 to 9, equals 45, which makes him the man of it. I do not know what it means. Hopefully it'll mean something, because he's supposed to be a very good strong man. Thank you for watching. 7286. Under the constellation of 5775, and to understand, we might be between 3 and 6 to 7 years. No, 6 years, because next year would be 7 years behind time. Thank you.